Listen, just chalk it up to a good time. Good
Good mo-
morning.
good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you, Dave?
I'm feeling silly and
It is
happy.
it is bright and early
Super
on
bright and early.
Tuesday, September 9th. And this is a very
I
special
nine.
this is a 9-9. This is a very special day.
It really is.
It's a
It
very
is.
special day. It is the most celebrated birthday in the entire world today.
Really?
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes, for just one person. No, I'm kidding. It's the most popular birthday in the entire world is today.
I love that
Yeah.
because a very important person in my life's birthday is today. She was she was born on 9/9/90.
Woo! Which means it's the big. You gotta do the other
Three
half. You gotta do
five.
the other half.
Oh,
3-5.
I mean, who celebrates their 35th birthday? Whose friends celebrate their 35th birthday?
Yeah,
Hers.
they do. They do. Happy birthday to Allie,
Happy
Dave's
birthday, my love.
wonderful fiance.
Fiancé.
Fiance.
Which is why I'm not in the office because
You guys are gonna do some
birthday
special stuff.
celebrations.
You guys are going to do some special stuff today. And
Yeah.
I mean, crazy that it just happened to work out that all four schools that we cover all have the night off tonight.
I wrote a letter to RIA. RILL. And
Real.
I
Call it real. Real.
RIA.
Real.
R-
Real. Real. Real.
I wrote a letter to Real.
Real.
I was like, listen, guys, I'm going to need 9/9 off.
Yeah.
Across the board. And they went, for you,
Okay.
Dave, 3, 2, 1, done. And I said, thank you very much. And there it is.
Yes.
No sports. You're
no
welcome.
sports. No sports in
Allie.
tonight.
And if there was, I'd bail.
Well,
No, I'm just.
I literally
never
was
do
like,
that.
I literally was like, oh, let me try to give Dave the day off, and then I was like, well, I don't have to.
Because I wrote the letter.
I know, and that's really
Formal request. That's all you got to do, guys. If you need the game off, don't. I'm kidding.
it's really magical that you did that. I think that's wonderful.
It's the best gift I could have given. Ugh.
Yes.
Terrible.
I will probably at some point later drop off a card and a bottle of wine. That's where I'm at in my gift giving these days.
Perfect.
It's not. I used to be really big on gift giving, and now
what it is.
I this is not the time or place. I really need to get a better handle on my work-life balance.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing right now?
I think that yesterday's episode, you and I talked about how I was like, I need to go to sleep earlier.
Yeah.
And I said that to Jackie, and she was like, I'll make sure that you go to sleep earlier. And then yesterday afternoon, I texted her, and I was like, hey, I just realized I'm not getting home from work until maybe 11:45 tonight.
Yeah.
So
that proves it.
Yeah. So
Also, at a work meeting we had with Patrick, he also said you need to stop working all the time.
Yes.
So,
but also
Monday was just a day of reminders.
A day of reminders that I should not be here as much as.
But at the same time, you kind of have to be.
Yep. And I just got an email from somebody afterwards that was like, hey, would you be available for a Zoom on Tuesday night from this time to this time? And I was like, oh, Tuesday night is actually the only night off from sports that we have for the next 2 months. And they said, perfect. So I'll send you the link, or you send me the link.
So you're free.
And I'm like, okay. So.
Oh, Ben.
Jump backwards and.
No, we already did that part.
I know. I know.
You know what I just realized?
What'd you realize?
I was thinking of that song because I'm hearing it a lot, obviously. And I thought, this whole time, I thought it was someone talking about unaliving themselves. And I now think it's literally just about pulling a little stunt at your graduation ceremony,
Yeah.
like a prank.
Yeah.
And I realized that I'm thinking way too dark into these lyrics.
Yes.
And now I feel awkward about it. And I just went, oh, maybe he's just singing about doing a little silly thing at the ceremony. Wow.
We should have them on. We should have them on the show and ask.
That'd be great. Hand painted swinger.
Hand painted swinger. As a matter of fact, they're right here. No.
No,
No.
they're with me actually.
Oh.
Come here. No, they're being shy. We'll get back to them at a different time. They want a dedicated episode.
We'll get them on.
I agree.
You should have. Yes, absolutely. We're going to cut this one. We're going to cut the Ben and Dave portion of this morning show a little short so that Dave can go spend some time with his lady and also take his stepson to school and stuff so that she doesn't have to. But
that's important as well.
That's important. So you're gonna give the hardest working woman in show business the day off.
That's what you call her. That is definitely what everyone calls her.
That's what everyone calls her.
Starting today.
She agreed to be on air for a show recently, like a couple weeks ago. And then I was like, hey, Rona wants to know if you can go get a glass of wine with her to talk about the show. And she was like, okay, how often do I go? And I'm like, no, this is to talk about the show that you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
And she was like, so what's the show? And I re-explained it to her the exact same way. And I was like, you're on camera. You're the host. And she was like, I agreed to this.
She just wanted the initial meet and greet.
Yeah.
With Rona.
Yeah.
And honestly, I agree with you. Why would you even like assume that she would want to do that?
Oh, but she's in.
She's
in. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
I don't know if you've talked to her as recently as I've talked to her, but as far as I know, she's out.
Oh, I talked to her yesterday.
I did too.
I talked to her yesterday.
This is a different time and a different.
This is a different time.
With a different
expect to see it soon.
Person, I do not expect to see that soon.
Expect to see it soon.
I would love to see Allie on our programming. I don't think that will be exactly what she's going to do.
I think she's going to do it.
Well, one of us is in a relationship with her, and the other is Ben.
I was wondering where you were going to go with that. I was like, not to my knowledge. What? Oh, we didn't. Dave, you and I were supposed to pitch an idea to Pat about Cameo.
Oh, what?
Cameo.
Oh, yeah, the trend of asking people on Cameo.
Asking people on Cameo.
Prompts.
Awful prompts. We saw one that was asking Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray to let your brother know that their wife, their pregnant wife, is pregnant with your child instead of their child. And Mark McGrath did it. Just straight up did it. And did it well.
He was like, I have some hard news to break, but
he was like, love was in the air at the
listen, if you can survive this news, you can survive it.
He was like,
Mark McGrath committed to that.
Oh,
probably like $500.
Yeah. No, dude, no. I think it was like 99. I think it was like 99
McGrath
bucks.
Is 99. Poor guy.
Yeah,
I know he can rack him up, but
yeah, it was like 99 bucks. So we need to take a portion of our budget here at 321 and put it towards that. We may have to we may have to fire Andrew Fiore, but
for fake cameos?
For fake cameos.
I'm in. Well, they're not fake. They're prank cameos.
They're prank cameos.
I support it. Sorry, Fiore.
Pronkmeos.
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 That's it. That's the name of
Pronkmios.
our segment.
As a matter of fact, the whole company is now Pronkmios.
Three, two,
This
one,
is the
pronk.
last. This is the last 3-2-1 Pronk.
I feel like this whole time I've been 3-2-1 pronked. The entire time you've had this company.
I'm contractually obligated to say that we will not be firing Andrew Fiore to reallocate that money towards pronking people.
But if you would like to sponsor the Pronkmios, call the 3-2-1 whatever
the number is.
that you
Dave's
said.
going to put it right here.
You probably already have Ben's phone number, so just call him.
Oh my God. If you live in Westerly over the last 5 years, you probably have my number for some reason.
Yeah, so just call that and say, I want those Pronkmios, bro.
Hi, I was wondering if I could get one of those delicious pronks.
Ooh, let me connect you. Boop, boop, boop. Done. So, what else is on the show today, since we have to cut this short?
Oh, right. We're going to cut this short. I thought we were just going to jam for another 20 minutes and call it a good day.
That's not what you told me, because
No,
I thought we just said like 5 minutes ago I got to go.
We do. Yes, you do have to go.
This kid's got to get to school, man. Come on.
That's true. Well, he can wait.
You're right.
Just, do what any good dad
be
does.
damned.
Do what any good dad does. Just give him a PlayStation controller and an iPad at the same time and just leave him alone. That's what I would do. And that is why Jackie said that we are not ready to have kids.
Also, I said truancy be damned, and that doesn't really make sense.
Well, I mean, no, it doesn't. Wait, I thought truancy is truancy.
I should have said like truancy enforcement be damned.
Yeah,
that would have made sense. Or like punctuality be damned. There you go.
I don't know what the legal term is of that.
It's not legal. It's proper.
Fine.
Grammar.
Let's just chalk it up to a misunderstanding. My point is
chalk that up. Don't
make
a whole town issue about it, bro. Okay.
Truancy is the only true I see.
And I see.
Jump backwards.
That was true.
Yes. Dave.
What? What happened? What did you do? Did you unplug your microphone? You're completely muted. This is insane.
I unplugged.
Okay, can we wrap this up because you're literally unplugging your equipment?
I went to grab some tools.
Ben?
These are normal size screwdrivers, and I'm just very big.
That's great.
I'm a dinosaur.
We are wasting everyone's morning right now.
Oh, these are magnetized. Okay. We are wasting everyone's morning right now. Dave, could you sing my favorite Reliant K song?
Sadie Hawkins dance in my khaki pants. There's nothing better. Ow, ow, ow. All right. I know. Jesus, I pray, take all my mistakes. No.
We'll try again. One more time.
Their cover of Charles in Charge theme song.
Oh, well, that's fantastic.
Oh, I know what it is. I just wasted 10 seconds of your life. But really, it was like 15 minutes at this point.
It's been 14 minutes and 12 seconds, 28 seconds. The time is right there in front of me, and I'm just missing it. Listen, guys, I want to say thank you to everybody. I want to say thank you to the Academy of Motion Picture Arts.
I was more impressed.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Screw them. I don't like them.
Yeah. And actually, I don't need to thank anybody because I did everything to get here myself.
Dude,
so
started from the bottom. Now you're there.
I'm here. I don't know.
Here.
Started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I'm here. So anyway, we're gonna throw to an interview that your boy Patrick did. With
what a hype.
And once again, for some reason in this interview, which is not live,
he's gonna say,
and now back to you, Ben and Dave. And And I don't know how many times I have to tell him, you and I are not going to sit through a 30-minute interview
He
of
would like
his.
us to, though.
And
He would really like us to.
just imagine if we actually did that. You and I would have to sit here and go, that was a good one, Pat. Listen,
Hold on,
it's
I got to
great.
take a note. I got to take a note of that funny joke.
It's great. But listen, here's the thing. I already sat through the interview because I produced it. So this
Spoiler.
this is a great
For you.
interview. This is a great interview. It's also the debut of Daisy, the digital programming doodle.
Well, that's worth the whole
It is.
thing right there.
It is. And you're going to find out a lot of information about how you might be able to save some money on switching your phone to something.
That works too. That's the whole kitten golden doodle.
Oh, I want to give you a round of applause, buddy. All right, we are done. Thank you guys so much for being here and being you.
That's right.
Because I like you just the way that you are.
Sure.
And make sure that you check out Fall Fest at Misquamicut Beach Friday through Sunday this week. And now, after this word from one of our advertisers, we'll be right back with Patrick. And I can't remember the guest name. I'm so sorry, but he's awesome, from Wireless Zone in Wakefield and North Kingstown, which is just awesome. So to everybody from our viewers that
watch up in Wakefield, enjoy this interview. I'm going to throw it to the interview now. Okay. Enjoy, everyone. Bye.
Wow. I hit the wrong thing. Dude, I am so... Can I just say...
I already said bye.
No, because I popped back on, and I'm in control, because I'm a control freak here, okay? All right, now we can say bye. Oh, Dave left. Happy birthday, Allie. We love you.
Bring the kids. Bring Grandma and Grandpa. Heck, bring everyone. And come to the Misquamicut Fall Fest in Westerly, September 12th, 13th, and 14th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, wrestling, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Plus, tons of great entertainment all weekend long on the main stage. It's an amazing endless summer at Misquamicut Beach with Fall Fest. Misquamicut.org.
Hey everyone, welcome back to whatever this segment is that we're calling it, Ben. I have no idea, but this is an amazing segment where I get to sit down with friends from BNI, and I'm here with Jay Green from Wireless Zone in Wakefield, and what's the other location?
North Kingstown, so Quonset.
Awesome. Well, Jay, welcome. Thanks for coming to the office.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate you.
Yeah. So we, as I mentioned, we're friends from BNI. We're becoming friends. We just had our impromptu one-to-one. But you've been in the group for a little while, right?
Been in the group for 2 years now. Yep.
2 years. Very cool. Yeah. What is it about this particular group that keeps you coming back every Thursday morning at 6:45?
It's really the people in it, honestly. When I joined 2 years ago, I was skeptical about what am I doing here? But through one-on-ones, getting to know people personally, then it's all about knowing your referrals so that you can refer your friends and family to them, and you feel comfortable that when you give somebody business that they're going to do the right thing.
Yeah. It's the relationships that you build are so key. I mean, people don't want to do business with people they don't know.
Yeah, and New England is already, I got a guy kind of place for that.
Yeah,
so.
And you are, when people say I got a guy for that, they're saying I got Jay for my wireless, Verizon Wireless.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got Jay for my Verizon Wireless. I got Jay for my home internet. That's stuff that we now rely on a lot. So
maybe we can dispel some wireless myths or misconceptions or confirm, I guess, right? Well, one thing I think is really cool. So I have Verizon. I've had Verizon for a little while.
I knew you had a good vibe.
What's that?
I knew you had a good vibe.
That's it.
about
I got the good vibes, the Verizon vibes, baby. I think it's so awesome that you can have two numbers on this phone. You can have a business line and a personal line.
Yeah, amazing.
And at least when I bought it, it was $10 a month or something like that.
That's still what it
Still-
is.
yeah?
That's still what it is. Yeah. And these phones now are what's called dual SIM capable. So that gives it the ability to have two numbers on it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, our cell phone numbers, I think we can agree are out there to pretty much a lot of places we don't want them to be now.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you didn't have a side hustle or something you were going to use, just to have a junk number to give a Stop and Shop card you sign up for or something, so your main number isn't out there. There's a lot of people like that too.
It's worth the $10 a month just to not get those calls.
Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
But I mean, as a business owner, though, you might not want to give your cell phone number, your personal cell phone, to a prospect or somebody.
Or a school nurse might not want to give the parents her personal phone number, but maybe she's got a number for the parents or a coach or something like that.
Sure.
You know, there's a ton of uses for that.
Yeah. And how long have you been working at Wireless Zone?
I've been with the Wireless Zone for 6 years now.
Yep.
Verizon Wireless on the indirect channels, so stores that aren't owned by Verizon, I've been with for 15 years.
Okay.
I prefer that channel. I think that Verizon provides a great network,
Mhm.
but I think the indirect channels provide better customer service at point of sale and dealing with bills and things like
Can
that.
you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so I mean, nobody wants to call Verizon. Nobody wants to call 611 and wait on hold and maybe talk to somebody from another who knows nowadays, you know what I mean? So to have a face when you have an issue with your account or an issue with your phone to go to, I think is key. You know, people kind of like that. Sometimes they overstep their boundaries and they text me at 6:30 in the morning. But you know, I deal with
But
it.
you give them the second number for that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. I don't know. When I switched to Verizon, I want to say during COVID, and it was just because I wanted a different number.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was with AT&T since I was 16. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to try something new. I'm going to go to Verizon. And then it's like, oh, my bill's cheaper. People were nicer. And I had my streaming services paid for
Yeah.
a little while.
Yeah,
That was
and
pretty cool.
That's something that Verizon over the past year is new to them and really diving into is the putting the streaming services on your wireless bill and saving a little bit of money.
Yeah.
We all have these streaming services that we sign up for now, whether it's Netflix or Disney, whatever it is.
Mhm.
And for Verizon, yeah, the benefit is it makes you more sticky as a customer. You know, if you decide you want to leave in 2 years and you have all this stuff tied in, it makes it harder for the consumer. We save money.
Right.
So that's the give and take on that.
Well, that's what it comes down to. We all want to save a little bit of cash, right?
Yep, absolutely. Nothing's getting cheaper.
It's not getting cheaper. But speaking of prices, I mean, are there some good deals going on with Verizon plans right now? Or are there any incentives for folks?
Yeah, I mean, they always have trade-in deals going on for like getting a new phone. When you open a new line at Verizon, there's deals for bringing your own device to give you some extra money off. There's a big launch coming up in 3 weeks. It's the new iPhones coming out. So
What is this? Is this the 17
the
now?
17. Yeah.
So this always happens to me. I always wait. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to get the new phone. I don't need it. I had the 13 for a while. And I just got the 16 Pro, I don't know, 6 months ago. And I said, as soon as I get this, sure as anything, a new one's going to come out. But is there a big difference between the 17 and the 16 at this point?
So it hasn't been announced yet. It'll be announced on the 9th. But
That's when they do their
big
big
their
convention.
unveiling. I
Yeah.
know they are making a new model this year. It's going to be called the iPhone Air, like they used to make the MacBook Air.
So it's going to be a little
and
thinner, maybe, potentially.
potentially. Yeah, I haven't seen any specs on it, but the name would suggest that.
Yep.
We think it's going to have a different color selection for that. Ultimately, like the functionality of the phone and what we're going to do on the phone is never really going to change too much now. We do what we do.
Right.
It's all about the computer that's inside, the hardware it has, how much memory it comes
Yeah.
stock with. You know, they're always going to up the game on that stuff. They did change the size a little bit. It's a hair bigger, which some people like, some people hate.
Yeah. So at one point I had a Galaxy S whatever.
Yep.
And the only thing I liked about an Android was I could put a micro SD card in it and
Yep.
expand the memory. Are you still able to do that in Android phones? Or are they
Barely.
barely?
Barely.
Yeah.
They're getting away from that because that type of storage can become corrupt. So it's just not stable.
Okay.
90% of the time it is, but they do get corrupt files. The cloud is such a prevalent thing.
Well, I was
now.
going to say, yeah, if they continue to put those in the phone, the cloud subscription goes away.
Yeah.
And, that's a money
And
grab for them.
ultimately, like for Samsung and any Android phone, it's Google is the overhead cloud that wants that money every month.
Yep.
And with Apple, we know it's Apple.
Right. The top phone that you're selling, is it an iPhone or
Yeah,
is
in
it
this
split?
in this demographic in South County, it's iPhone country.
It's iPhone country?
Yeah.
So we all like the blue bubbles?
Probably 80% iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah. I have, it's like, it seems like I always have this one friend that ruins the group chat for everybody.
Yeah.
And we got the
'cause
green
he's
bubble.
green.
He's got the green bubble, but now they have the, what is it called? RCS.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the RCS.
So what was happening is if you had an Android phone, obviously we all know that you sent somebody with an iPhone a video and it depleted the quality. So some entity decided that was unfair practice, told Apple they had to change it. So they enabled RCS messaging, which won't do that. So you do have to put it on your phone. You have to tell the iPhone, hey, I want to use RCS messaging as well. But that should alleviate. You're still going to be green. You ain't going to be blue because you're not using iMessage, but you'll be high quality green. Like me.
Yes. Yeah. So you can almost interact like an iMessage, but it's not.
Right.
More or less, right?
And they put where you can FaceTime Android to Apple as well, but
Oh, I didn't know that.
the Apple phone has to initiate it.
Oh, okay.
So it sends a link via message to an Android phone. They hit the link and it opens up the FaceTime.
That makes sense. So then you don't need a third-party app or something like that to do it.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So I don't know that how long the messaging thing and that it will be like, all right, Apple's got a stranglehold because of this.
Yeah.
Because we all know that BlackBerry Messenger was a prevalent thing.
I miss
15 years ago.
my BlackBerry, the BBMs.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They'll never make a comeback, right? They tried and failed.
No, they just missed the boat on the app, what people wanted to do on their phones.
Yeah.
When it was just email, they were the most secure. Email would display the emails in full
Mhm.
text like people wanted. But when people wanted to watch YouTube on their phone, BlackBerry just didn't keep up.
I mean, I missed the action on that keyboard.
I miss that
Just,
keyboard,
you
man.
know.
I got good on that.
So nice. Did you ever have a Sidekick?
I didn't have a Sidekick because I didn't have T-Mobile. That was it.
Oh, that's
that was
right,
the
yeah.
only T-Mobile.
That was an only
phone.
T-Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I had, what did I have? I had, like, I started out, so I told you I had AT&T when it was like singular wireless.
Yep.
And then they got bought out or whatever. And I had a basic flip phone. I think my next one, oh no, let me back up. My first phone was a Motorola track phone that I bought when I was 14. I saved up enough money to go and buy myself one of those.
I thought you were going to say a bag phone.
No. Well, it wasn't a good phone.
No, not a bad bag.
Oh, a
B-A-G.
bag phone. No,
Yeah.
no. It was, how old do you think I am?
Hey, man, got a few grays in your chin. I know.
And no hair on the head. What was your first phone? Do you remember?
My first phone was a Motorola Pebble, so it was a flip phone.
Okay.
One of the little time when everybody wanted phones to be small, now they want them to be huge.
Yep. I think I might have had a Nokia at one point. Had the Razor.
Everybody had the
obviously.
Razor.
Everybody had the Razor.
Yeah.
The Razor was cool.
Motorola's still in the game. A lot of people might not know that, but they're still hanging.
They
Not bad, pretty strong.
they a sleeper.
They're not a sleeper, but they're still hanging around. They make a new Razor.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like the old one, except it flips open. The whole screen is the inside, like the Samsung.
So it's all
flips.
touch, like you flip it over.
Yeah.
Okay. What about those screens that are those phones that fold?
Those are so Google and Samsung make those.
Okay.
And Motorola. That Razor is one of those.
Interesting. You sell a lot of those?
Not a lot, but we definitely sell them. I'm gonna get one, probably my next phone. I like the Google one. The Google one's pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is that an iPhone right there?
I'm rocking an iPhone right now.
So you're gonna go over to the dark side?
I was at Samsung for 10 years, and then I got the iPhone and going back to Android.
Oh, so you were the opposite. See, yeah.
I'm a tech dork, so I like to customize my phone. Android gives you a little bit more freedom with
You
your
definitely have more freedom to customize. Although I got to say, the newer iPhones are much better with that.
Yeah.
But it seems like every time, the the iPhone users would get so excited about these features like, oh, my camera does this now, or I can customize my home screen now. And Samsung users is like, yeah, we've been doing that for 10 years.
Already had it. Yeah. I remember when like the fingerprint came out and
Yeah.
like the Face ID and the Samsungs had those like a year before the Apple did.
Yeah.
So Apple's a software company. They outsource their hardware up until like after the iPhone 10 is when they really started making their own chips and their own hardware.
Yep.
But yeah,
well,
they're all good.
They're all good. They all do the same thing,
They all do the
more or
same,
less.
yeah.
Right.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah. Cool. So you guys are pretty active in the community in South County, right?
We definitely are.
Did you just do a backpack thing? Or?
Yeah, we do that every year. Usually it's like a month before school starts. So usually like July, early August.
Yep.
Anybody can come and get a backpack. It's got supplies in it.
Nice.
We usually have like something for the kids to do, like face painting or something there. Just like
Cool.
Wireless Zone as a franchise likes to do that. The owner, Scott Moorhead, and I was just down in Florida, and he was talking about this. And I really don't talk about it enough in BNI, like I was saying this week, that Wireless Zone as a franchise just loves to give money to people. They love to give money to nonprofits. So they kind of hang their hat on that's what separates them.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think, is that one of the differentiators between like, you know, if I walk into a store, like why would I go to a corporate store over a Verizon Wireless or Wireless Zone, or why would I go to a Wireless Zone over a corporate store?
Yep. And that's people, my mother didn't even know the difference. She asked me last week. A lot of people will come into our store and they'll say, hey, you guys are a real Verizon store. Capability wise, there's nothing really now. Verizon wants everybody to be able to do the same thing.
Sure.
And we actually do a little bit more than the corporate stores. We can handle the FiOS equipment. So if you need to bring back and drop off or pick up FiOS equipment, you can't do that at a corporate store. You can at ours.
Really? See, I thought that was one of the things that you could do at a corporate store.
No.
Interesting.
Corporate stores too now have adapted the mantra that you can't call the store. So if you go to call, for example, the North Kingstown corporate store, it routes you to customer care just as if you called 611. You can tell customer care that you want to patch through to that store.
Yeah.
Who knows how long it'll take, but you can't direct dial that store.
But if I were to call Wireless Zone, I'm getting Jay,
I may pick up.
You're picking the phone.
I may pick up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference. But, we're locally owned too. So Don Summers, who owns our store and 6 other stores in our group, lives in Wakefield.
Nice.
You know, so Dave Moon grew up in Wakefield. He's another part owner of our group. So, you know, I feel like it's more of a small business, local support.
Right.
Obviously we have Verizon, the big green or the big red monster that's like helping us out on the back end and supplying our awesome network. But ultimately you need people that are going to like set your phone up for you, make sure your emails work and make sure your bill's right and all that stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, I would imagine there are a lot of people now. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, but I am part owner of a media company, right? So I'm pretty tech savvy.
Yeah.
I can set up the phone by myself and get my email going, but that's not everybody, right? Would you say the majority of the people need help with that? Or are there older demographics that are more that?
It's definitely older demographics want. But it's a level about having full service too that people like. You know, I know how to pump my gas too, but if I pull up at a gas station, he's offering to pump it, go ahead
and do it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
And nowadays there's so much that we have on our phone that we're invested in that we have to make sure that we get into that people just want that peace of mind to make sure it's done right.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
It's good. I know it's crazy to think our entire lives are right here.
Yeah.
And if this device gets lost,
I tell people all the time, man, you got to have your passwords and stuff somewhere. You got to have a backup plan.
Yeah.
You know, Apple even has a feature, and so does Google. It's called a legacy contact. So what that means is if something happened to me, God forbid, if my phone's locked and I don't have a legacy contact created, nobody's getting into my iPhone. Nobody's ever getting my stuff.
Not unless they have that keypad or.
So you can create a legacy contact. I made my wife and my daughter a legacy contact.
Smart.
So that if something happens to me, they have access to my stuff.
That's good.
You know?
Yeah.
So
that's not even something that I would have thought about
And most
But-
people don't want to think about stuff like
well,
that.
no, you don't want to, but you think of, like, I'm thinking of other people in BNI, like estate planning attorneys, for
Yeah.
instance.
Well, it's heartbreaking to me when I've had a parent come in, not of a young kid, but a kid in the 20s that maybe died in a car accident with his phone. Hey, we need to get stuff off his phone. We had to get his pictures and stuff.
And they
for
can't
him.
do it.
And I have to look at him and tell him I can't do any. It's a pin locked iPhone. Apple didn't even build a way around that.
Wow.
So
That's crazy. Well, that's certainly a good piece of information to know, right?
Yeah.
But you don't really think of, like, all right, if I'm planning my estate and I'm getting things ready for God forbid something happens. This was the last thing I would have ever thought about, was I need to include a legacy contact on my phone plan so my family can get into it if something bad happens.
Yeah.
That's wild. But it's good to know that you can
Yeah.
do that. What else?
Is there a way for Verizon to delete your search history though before they do that? I'm just asking.
you just make sure you use DuckDuckGo. All right.
DuckDuckGo, is that your recommendation?
That's my recommendation. Hit the
Yeah.
little flame at the bottom. Done.
See, I'm a sucker and I have everything Google, so I'm like, you know what? They already know everything about me at this point.
Yeah, and it's building AI. Your Google searches are building AI right now.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I don't know how much you guys use AI in your line of work. We use it every single day.
It's a great tool.
It's an amazing tool, and
Yeah.
we've been using it, Ben, since day one. 4 years.
So you've seen a little bit of the evolution of it.
We've
obviously.
seen the entire evolution
Yeah.
of ChatGPT, and just the capabilities, and I've coded websites with ChatGPT.
Yes.
It's even when you delete a chat, it will still remember certain information from previous chats, even if they've been deleted.
I know.
It
remembers everything.
It's a little freaky.
Yeah, the web remembers everything.
Right? But Google is starting to get a little bit more conversational, like ChatGPT.
The Gemini.
What it must be the Gemini AI,
Google
right?
AI,
Built
yeah.
into the Google search,
Yes.
right? So you're getting that chat almost like response.
Right.
I don't
Verizon's actually given that. Google has an AI app that you can sign up for. It's like $15 a month or
Yeah.
something. Google or Verizon's giving it free right now.
Yeah.
You upgrade your phone.
It's interesting. I'm surprised Google was not the pioneer of this sort of way of searching, right?
It seems like they were, right?
Well, I guess it seemed like they were, but I'll be honest with you. Most of my searches nowadays, I'd say 80% of the searches I do are on ChatGPT.
Go through ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Wow,
And I don't think you
interesting.
could always do that, because, Ben, correct me if I'm wrong, but is chat now up to date with is it real-time information from the internet, or is it still a data dump from the past?
It's no, it's real-time information now. It can actually actively search the web now, but it is still it feeds it feeds you back out what it's been fed. So, like, for example, we had on one of our sports shows, we had a joke during a Super Bowl show when it snowed. Our host's son did a weather report from Mystic in his backyard, and his wife was throwing snow at him and stuff, and it was funny. When I Google searched him later, the Google Gemini that came up was Gary Collins is a meteorologist for 321 Media based in Westerly, Rhode Island, from one post that we did as
That's
a joke in
crazy.
February. So yes, ChatGPT and Gemini and those things, they can all search the web now, but
It may lie.
you still gotta find the sources.
You can't take it as gospel. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's,
Also, I love that I've been a part of this show because Daisy's made her official debut now.
Is Daisy on the show?
Daisy's on the show, yeah.
Jay, you better feel pretty special. This is the first show that Daisy has been on.
Daisy debut. Doing
Daisy's
a great
debut.
job.
Love it.
Daisy the digital
Dog.
streaming dog. What did we call her?
Daisy the digital something doodle. I
Yes.
don't know, 'cause she's a doodle.
Yes. Daisy the digital broadcast doodle.
You have a dog, right?
We do. Yeah, we have a black labbies too. His name's Sabaj.
Sabaj.
Yeah.
Where'd you come up with that name?
We got him when he was 6 months old. He had that name.
He had that name.
Yeah, I don't know what
It's
it
like
means.
very exotic.
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but he's Labs are so smart, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He knows like 8 tricks now.
Nice.
Just a really good dog.
Nice. You guys pretty active with him?
Yeah, definitely. We take him out and about. Obviously, he goes swimming at Alton Pond.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Until one day he decided to go to the bathroom right in the water when other people were swimming. And it was very embarrassing. And I had to try to scoop it out with a Dunkin' Donuts cup. But yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think he was the first dog or human to go to the bathroom in the Alton Pond.
Can confirm that he is
But
not.
when he started going and the girls were, oh, hell no, and starts walking out, it's just like,
Oh my
God.
gosh, that's so funny. What goes through that dog's mind? It's like, oh, this seems like a great place.
He
to do
got
this.
excited.
Yeah. All right. Fair. That's cool though. No, dogs are the best. I've loved having a dog. This is the first time I've had a dog as an adult, and
They're the best.
it really has brought so much joy to my life.
They're better than people, man.
They are way better than people. I mean, I like talking to you, but
Yeah.
she doesn't talk back. You know,
And she'll always love you no matter what you say.
no matter what.
Yep.
Right. So, all right, cool, man. Before we get going though, we know you got a dog, but like, give the audience like something fun, unique, personal about yourself that they might not know from looking at you.
You might not know from looking at me that I am a diehard Pittsburgh Steeler fan.
Oof, that's
And I
the
feel
wall.
like,
The ceilings are going to crumble down.
and
here.
I've been taking a lot of heat this preseason with people saying Aaron Rodgers is gonna be
Washed
a
up.
bum. He's
Washed
old. He's washed up. And everybody going to see this
Yeah.
year. You heard it on this podcast right here that Jay said it, that Aaron Rodgers is going to go off this year.
Okay,
And Steelers are going to maybe make it to the Super Bowl.
this is a bold prediction.
So
Bold prediction.
calling it here.
But we'll have you back on at the end of the regular season.
Yep.
And
And I'll either have my tail tucked like Daisy,
Yep.
or I'll be gloating. One of the two.
I love it. I love it. And you coach football too, right?
Yeah, I coached for 10 years over for the Middletown Islanders.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very. It's rewarding
Mm.
coaching the young kids all the way up from my son went from 5 years old all the way up to 17.
Mm.
So yeah, and a few of my kids now go to URI that
Nice.
I coached in Pop Warner. A couple are at Dartmouth. So it's rewarding to see those guys keep going.
Very cool. Yeah, I miss the Pop Warner days. I was a Charahoe Cowboy for a couple of years back in the day.
Yeah,
And,
we didn't over in Middletown. We didn't play this side.
No, I don't
Not in
actually.
Pop
Now that you
Warner.
said, no, we definitely didn't in Pop Warner back in the day.
You would have remembered if you did. We would have beat you.
Oh, well, hey, we were the state champs back in 2004
Were you? Oh, nice.
or 5 or something like that. Yeah. We were one game away from going to Florida.
That was always the goal. I never made it to Florida.
You want to know why we didn't go?
Why? Bad call.
I dropped a pass with 30 seconds left to go. Would have brought us down
You were
there.
a receiver?
I was a tight end.
You were a tight end for the Cowboys? How have I never known this?
I mean, I don't really like talk about my
So
time
what,
as
the
a
pass
Papa.
was
I know, but
in
you're
the
a
end
year
zone?
younger
It was
than
in the
me.
end zone. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I know, but you're a
Yeah.
year younger than me, and I played for the Cowboys as well. I don't understand how we didn't know each other then.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. No, you know what it was? You were playing high school ball at the time because I played my freshman and sophomore year, but I played Pop Warner because I was so small.
Oh,
I was like 110 pounds soaking wet. So I'm like, I can still play on the junior midgets.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know, I was
wow.
like, might as well, right?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
never
think
mind.
that's what it was. Maybe it was 8th grade, 9th grade. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, no, that's cool. It's I we'll see what happens with the Steelers.
Yeah.
But
A long season.
knowing now that you've been a football coach for 10 years, we're gonna have to have you come on and maybe guest commentate one of our games.
Oh, I'd love to do that. That'd be great.
Does Westerly or Charahoe, they play Middletown at any point?
Somebody,
sure they do.
Somebody plays Middletown at some point. I'll look it up while you
We'll
guys
figure
talk.
out the
Yeah.
schedule and we'll let you know, and we'll have you come in and do a little guest commentating if you're interested.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested. That'd be
Cool,
awesome.
man. Well, Jay, man, I appreciate you coming in. It's been great getting to know you a little bit better. Like I said, this was our first one-to-one since I joined the BNI group.
More to come.
More to come, absolutely. We love what you guys do at Wireless Zone. If you guys need a phone and you're in North Kingstown, Wakefield area, Jay's the guy to talk to. Till next time, we'll we'll give it back to Ben and Dave. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Wow, that we're still here.
We are still here.
That actually was a really incredible interview.
I couldn't
Oh man,
really. I was ready to turn myself away, but I just couldn't.
I couldn't either. Patrick, you've outdone yourself once again. I have to say. And how cute was Daisy?
The cutest.
I mean, I know that you already know
I
Daisy.
just want to cuddle.
Oh God, she makes my days better. You know, when she's
3-2-1 therapy dog. No
3-2-1 therapy dog for real. She is the best when she comes into the office. Well, that's it for today. Patrick, we stayed. We stayed the entire time and we watched, and we saved a bunch of money by switching our cell phones to Verizon. So thank you guys so much for being here. And for real, bye for now.